Should we be worried about whales entering the drip network? Let's get into it. Welcome to DeFi Crypto Talk, where we talk everything DeFi in the cryptocurrency space. So today we're going to be talking about, should we be worried about whales entering the drip network? But before we begin, huge shout out and positive vibes to everybody watching the video. Please keep commenting, liking, subscribing. Again, it'd be greatly appreciated, and it helps this information get out to others. So let's dive into it. So we'll start off with the price chart for drip. So as you can see right now, we're sitting about close, a little below $11. So I think yesterday we were about a little bit over $11. So right now holding strong, about the $10 range ish around there. So everything's looking good on that front for now, and especially with all the bullish things that are coming in next week. So I fully expect this to be a lot higher. Moving on to my faucet. So as you can see, currently I have 169. I did hydrate earlier. It was just about 1.3. But I haven't taken any of the profits out that I told you guys I normally do out of the drip garden today and putting into my faucet. So it'll probably be a little bit more here a little bit later. But I plan on doing that a little bit later on in the day. And again, my goal for this is to getting, ultimately up to that 1,000 drip deposited. So, and I'm not gonna lie, I'll probably go even further than that. So we'll see. But okay, getting to the point in the video. So should we be worried about the whales? Absolutely, in my opinion, no. So whales help, not only bring people in, but they also, can also move the price. So the whales that we know, at least that the ones that are vocal, are some of the YouTubers, right? So we have Stunner Breezy's one, so shout out to him, shout out to Ray, all those guys. There's some more out there. Shout out to all those guys. They're actually bringing more people in by making videos. I myself am not a whale by any means. You can see I have a small bag, so I would say I'm about average with everybody else. Some people have way more than me, so but I still do my part to try to bring people in. They have a larger audience, so they can bring a lot more people in. So it's actually good to have whales because they're actually able to show how much you can make from this project. So from the faucet, I mean, you see Stunner's, his wallet, and you can see how much he's made. He's made millions off of the drip network, and he wasn't even in Hex. So I think it's good to have whales in these projects. Now, I've been in other projects where it hasn't gone so well, but as long as you have responsible whales and these guys are actually want this drip network to succeed and they want it to keep going. So that's one reason why I say we shouldn't be worried about whales. Another reason why is just, Forex Shark and development. So I use the drip garden as a prime example. So he takes projects and he makes them that much more better, right? So I've been in many miners where I was on this trend here and the price just shot down. I mean, and everybody got profits and I ended up down here, even though I started up here. So I've been in many projects like that, and Forex takes this, looks at it, and says, "Hey, let me try to improve this," and creates what we know today as the drip garden. Now, the drip network, the faucet has been going for over a year, so he's not making short-term plays; he's making long-term plays. And what would a whale, what would anybody want to be in? What is more attractive? A project's going to, be in the game for a month, or a project's going to be in for a year, and that's another reason why I'm not worried, because these whales don't want this to end tomorrow. They want to keep being able to use it, keep being able to, pull profits, but at the same time grow their accounts. So they're going to keep continuing to use it. So, it's a prime example, going back to the garden, so he created that and made, the miner, but he made it better. And an example of that, and this is what Stunner had talked about not too long ago in one of his videos, but yeah, BNB miner still paying out 446 days. Still paying out. I mean, the garden is nowhere near close, but I mean, I'm pretty sure people are looking at this and thinking, the garden's going to be the same thing. I am super bullish on the garden, and I believe it's definitely going to do that, and if not even surpass that easily. So fully bullish on that. So that's another reason why. So just the developments alone, and that's why I'm not worried, because all the projects and everything that Forex comes out with, I mean, my goodness, if you look at some of his, some of the developments just on the, the drip I mean, just on the animal farm alone, you know, we have the scratchy game. He's doing interviews now. Everything's getting into place. Everything's getting to where we want it to be, where he wants it to be, in order to really take this thing to the next level. So with whales coming in, you know, they can look at other projects, and I'm pretty sure it's happened before. They're going to go to another project. They're going to look at it and say, hey, I can make a quick buck and get out of this thing before, you know, everybody starts to sell, and, you know, they can dump it. And I've seen it happen before. I've been in those projects. I've been in many. I've lost a lot of money. This project and Forex, this whole ecosystem of the drip network is different. It is really different, and it stood the test of time, which is huge in the crypto space, as most of you know, especially DeFi space. It stood the test of time, and it's still, till this day, doing exactly what it was designed to do, and it's paying each and every day. I mean, I come here and it's doing what it's supposed to do. So I think it's starting to be more of a you know, the go-to for whales, which is great, because then eventually he's going to bring more money into it, and with his developments also, I mean, that's going to be more people into it. I mean, and then, you know, who knows how long this thing will go. I mean, I have no doubts it's going to go way longer than another year, 2 years, 3 years. So you know, as long as Forex keeps developing, you know, new UIs, lending coming at the end of the year, you know, this thing's going to keep continuing to going on. So you know, what I'm getting at is, I think with all the developments and just it being stood the test of time, you know, whales are not going to come in and want to just kill this project. They're going to want to stay in it for long term. I mean, and you guys see the other YouTubers out there who are whales, and, you know, you see what they're saying. They're trying to get community back in their interest. You know, Ray's out there putting, you know, trying to get people to, and we were for a bit, you know, #1 on Dex tools. You know, Stunner's out there promoting it, saying, you know, it's the drip is king, and it's absolutely right. I mean, over a year and it's still going. So I'm quite comfortable in the drip network. I wish, like everybody else, my bag was a lot bigger, and I wish I started off. But I mean, let's be honest. If you want to become a whale, now's the time to do it, because whales are made in the bear market. So if you're worried about, you know, other whales coming in a couple months, or you're worried about just not being able, you know, the project or anything else, you know, now is the time. I mean, look at this. It's $10. $10. This coin, I mean, this token not too long ago was 180 bucks, 190 bucks, I believe. So this is the time. It's born in the bear market. You know, the billionaires, the whales are born in the bear market, and we already have a precursor. You know, we already have a little sneak peek of what's to come. So you can't help but to be bullish, and you can't help but to want to, you know, invest in the project and stay in the project, because the development is just, it's there and it's coming. So anyway, that's the video for today. I just want to put that out there, you know, and just I'm bullish on the drip network. I'm bullish on obviously the animal farm as well. I'm also in the piggy bank, so I'm bullish all thing Forex Shark, and I'm going to continue to put these videos out myself, even though I'm not a whale. But I'm going to keep continuing to put them out, and, you know, spread the word. And, you know, I tell everybody I can about drip. I try to answer as many questions as I can, and, you know, I think this thing is going to go the distance, and I think this could be our ticket. So anyway, that's the video for today. Please comment, like, subscribe at the very bottom. I appreciate your time, and I will see you on the next one.